in me is still just praising him in the inside. It's good to be around my brothers.
All right, brother.
Pastor Washington, shepherd of this house, great man of God, all the brothers, man. I thank God for my bishop over here, Bishop Bowen. Man, these brothers pretty much taught me everything I know in the Lord. And I say that, and I give them the greatest, man. Brother Cross, I mean, I sat on all of them. I mean, when Pastor Thornton came through, I sat under him. Brother Cooley, I sat under him. I tried to get everything that God had for me. You know, and we back at a place where it's right there. We got to get everything that God has coming to us. You know, we are kings amongst our homes, our neighborhoods, our communities, and we have to give back. We have to give back. And Bishop Bowens, during the time, he allowed me to, you know, use the gift of poetry, you know, and the way it was set up, man, it was awesome because we got a chance to do some of everything. I mean, we was from the door. I was an usher. I led worship. I mean, it wasn't nothing that we couldn't do to where we can find who we was so we can be prepared for a time such as this. You know? And I thank God for that. I thank God for that. You know, you can tell a tree by its fruit and look at the fruit. You know, Brother Washington, he always called me Timothy. He Paul. That's my brother, man. I'm just going to give y'all a little something. Yesterday we was talking, and I was telling him about, I was working in the kitchen, and I was walking back down the compound, and we had a big old green coat. He said, brother behind him, said, that brother right there loaded down, right? They think I was having had some contraband or whatever, food or whatever on me, right? And Brother Washington said, no, that brother ain't got nothing. That brother ain't got nothing. So where Brother Washington's room was at, it was right there at the front of the door. So as soon as somebody come in, they hit his room first, right? So he telling me that story, right? And I said, no, man, I ain't got nothing. Then another brother walked in the door and said, hey, man, where you want me to put these poach out? I said, man, we just laugh, right? But he taught me a valuable lesson because during the time we was fasting. And he said, brother, he said, you know, you keep them poach out, that will be your reward. And it blessed me, I had to get rid of the poach out. But this poem is called, I shared it with a couple brothers before, but it's called Nobody Else. I remember when I never, ever read my Bible. And I used to look to myself for survival. But I met a man named Jesus along my travel. I tasted seeing that he was good, so I rubbed my my neighbor. Because he's more than able. And as long as I'm connected to him, I don't worry about cable. See, I remember was a time I used to stone my neighbor. Wouldn't even pick up and phone my neighbor. But then I heard a small, still voice say, I forgave you. I said, how can you forgive me and all my wicked tactics? He said, just like I forgave Paul on his road to Damascus. He said, if you rep me, watch and see. I said, Lord, you all I want to be. He said, excuse me. He said, I'll keep you from all hurt, harm, and danger. So he came down, slept in a manger. And he said, I can be more than you yourself. So as long as I got Jesus, I don't need nobody else. Amen.